Peace to you, my dear brothers and sisters. During the 1960 turbulent and crisis moment of the church, when John the 13th was the Pope at the time, there were numerous turbulent situations, crises in the religious and priestly life, in the marital life, in almost every aspect of the church. And Pope John the 13th worked so hard, so much, in order to steer the affairs of the church. One day he was so much exhausted, and as he was exhausted, he went into his private chapel. As he got to the private chapel, he just knelt there and prostrated himself before the Lord in the Blessed Sacrament. And this is what he said. Out of his exhaustion or tiredness, he said, "Lord, the church belongs to you. I'm going to sleep. Lord, look after your own church." My dear brothers and sisters, what John the 13th did was affirmation of the fact that the church, the people of God, belongs to God himself. So he gave it back to God. So my dear brothers and sisters, this particular week, I want to leave with you the theme, give it to God. Give it to God. Whatever is the turbulent situation, whatever is the crisis moment in your life, just give it to God and the Lord will sort it out for you. In the moment of turbulence and crisis of the people of Israel, when they were moving from Egypt to the Holy Land, the Promised Land, the Amalekites came against them. In Exodus chapter 17, verse 8, it reads, when the Israelites were at Rephidim, the Amalekites came and attacked them. And Moses said to Joshua, choose some men of your group and go out to wage war on the Amalekites. As for me, I will stand with God's staff in my hand on the top of the hill. So my dear brothers and sisters, just as John the 13th gave it to God, Moses instructed Joshua, go and wage war. Myself and Aaron will go to the mountain and give the challenge in a turbulent situation to God. So my dear brothers and sisters, in this situation of ours, we are experiencing a lot of turbulent situations, a lot of crises at hand. What we must notice is, just as the psalmist will say, cast your burdens onto the Lord. May you cast your burdens in your marriage, in your family, in your contract, in your personal life to the Lord, and he will do it for you. When Moses went to the hill, raising the staff of God in his hand, the Israelites continued to win. So today, what I want to leave with you, three things. Number one is this: throw yourself in the arms of God. Moses threw himself and the entire nation in the arms of God by raising the staff, which he used to hit the Red Sea. So also, Pope John the 13th threw himself in the arms of God, threw the church back in the arms of God. If you do that, God will lead you to the crisis. God will lead you to the turbulent situation, and that is what you must do. Number two is this: your God is approachable. Your God is not far from you. He's not distant from you. And that is why Moses went up to the mountain to seek the face of the Lord. Your God is approachable. John the 13th also did the same thing. He knew that his God is approachable. That is why he approached God with the crisis in the church at the time, in the 1960s. So also Moses approached God on the mountain, on the hill. May you dare to approach the Lord, and the favor of God will smile upon you. That situation will be taken away from your marriage. It may be a situation of barrenness or miscarriage that you are facing in your life. Remember this: COVID-19 may be act like Amalekite with a guerrilla warfare against you. But what I'm telling you is this: dare to approach the Lord, because your God is approachable. The second and the last thing is, God took care of the Amalekites. And the Lord wrought victory for the Israelites, and they won the battle, so long as Moses raised the staff of Aaron. God won victory for the church in the 1960s when a crisis and turbulent situation came. So also I am challenging you. Your God will take care of the various and the many Amalekites in your life, and victory will be your portion. I am challenging you. Give it to God, and you see the wonders the Lord your God will do in your life. Dare to do so. May his blessings and favor and the outstretched arm with which he covered the nation Israel, winning victory and battles for them, may that be upon you. And may he bless you now from the firmament of heaven, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Peace be to you. Remember, give it to God, and it shall be well with your soul.